Hello friends, I am Yaswant Kumar welcoming you to my YouTube channel Phenomenal Studies. So today we are going to talk about the solar system tricks related to IGKO. You can also analyze it in understanding the questions and solving the questions of NSO2. So let's begin. So trick number 1 friends, according to the distance of from sun. So how the planets are arranged and how will you get to know every planet's name according to the distance from the sun, like how far they are. So it will be like I have written a sentence and each starting letter of it represents a name of the planet. Like my very educated mother just show us 9 planets. So it's like that. M stands for Mercury, V stands for Venus, E stands for Earth, M stands for Mars, J stands for Jupiter, S stands for Saturn, U stands for Uranus, N stands for Neptune, and P stands for Pluto, which was excluded in the year 2000 because we often get rid of those relatives which are not in touch with us इन डे टू डे लाइफ. लाइक बहुत ज्यादा जो पुराने रिलेटिव्स हो जाते हैं, कोई आया आपके घर और बोला हम चाचा के मामा के फूफा के दादा के साले लग रहे हैं, तो यू गेट सो मच एनर्ड कि भाई इतना दूर का रिश्तेदार तो हम जानते भी नहीं किसी को. सो द साइंटिस्ट ऑब्जर्व दैट द डिस्टेंस ऑफ प्लूटो इज क्वाइट मच फर्दर so that it doesn't affects the working of these 8 one, so it was excluded in the year 2000. So it's like that. Now let's talk about the size wise separation and or the size wise naming. So it's again a kind of symbolic representation like J Sun EVMM. So it's like that. Now how you can see it is J stands for Jupiter, S stands for Saturn, U stands for Uranus, N stands for Neptune, E stands for Earth, V stands for Venus, and M stands for Mars, and the last M stands for Mercury. So you can see the smallest planet is Mercury here, smallest one, okay, and the largest one is Jupiter. So keep it in mind. Now let's talk about some more features of these planets. Like the planet which has the maximum number of moons is Saturn, and it just overcome Jupiter in the few years. Like if we consider the previous ratings, then Jupiter has the maximum number of it, but it was found that in recent research that Saturn has more numbers, and the research is also going on right now. Like there are possibilities that in the coming few years Jupiter again exceeds Saturn, but right now the maximum number of moons is in the favor of Saturn. Now then it comes to another point, like the planets which have the ring over it. So the one is Saturn, which has the first one, which has a ring, and I want you guys to answer it that which planet has a ring, which is the second planet has the ring, and you can answer it in the comment section as well as the WhatsApp group also. Like you have to DM me there, and if you want to answer it here, then you just have to pass a comment. I will check it and appreciate it. Now let's come to the point one more time. Like the blue planet is known as the Earth, our Earth. The red planet is known as Mars. And now let's talk about the Venus one. The maximum raising questions, like the hottest planet. Even if the Mercury is the nearest to the sun, but the hottest one is Venus. It is a sister of Earth and the morning star, and it is also named after one of the greatest gurus of the Daityas or Rakshasas. Sukracharya. The same way, if you consider Jupiter, then it is named after the Guru Brihaspati, which is the Guru of Lords, like जो भगवान होते थे उनके भगवान उनके गुरु के नाम पे जुपिटर का नाम रखा गया है बृहस्पति, और उनके नाम पे एक 7 डेज में भी एक डेज का नाम रखा गया है बृहस्पतिवार या फिर गुरुवार जिसको बोलते हैं. इन द सेम वे इफ यू सी देन वेनस इज ऑल्सो नोन एज शुक्र. सो एक शुक्रवार भी होता है. सो बोथ द गुरुज हैव देयर प्रॉपर प्लेस इन द कैलेंडर एज वेल एज इन द planets. Okay, so that was the trick, my friends. You just have to remember this single line and